Welcome back to another episode. This is like episode 345, just kidding, like 39. But welcome back. My name is Mike.
My name's Jalen.
We're gonna hop right into it, guys. So it is January, sorry, it is February 10th. I'm feeling good today. We're gonna talk about Jalen.
Mm.
Can you watching right there in your mother's room, can you make $100,000 or multiple six figures in the life insurance industry?
Yes.
Can you?
It's an exciting topic, right? Because every time somebody always comes and
Yeah.
say entrepreneurship,
Yeah.
they're for some reason their goal is to make $100,000.
Yeah.
Then you ask them, why do you really want to make $100,000?
Sounds good.
And they're like, well, I don't know. It just sounds good.
Mhm.
All right. But yes, you can make six figures in this business, guys. And I'm gonna be honest, you need to make six figures.
Yeah, society nowadays.
You know, with society, that should be like the minimum that you should focus
I
on.
went to a steakhouse on Friday, had some Wagyu meatballs. They call it $28, some Wagyu meatballs. It was sure good, but like, you know what I mean? Like, you need to make six figures.
Yeah. So we're going to show you guys exactly how to be able to do that and be able to do even more, right? One thing that I really want you guys to understand is that simplicity sells and simplicity scales. So everything we're going to give you guys today are simple things that you guys can do.
It's a new saying
to help you. You like that one?
I like that one.
You're going to take it. Right? All these things is going to help you be able to help you get to that next level in your business. All right? So let's hop into topic number one.
So testimonies, people, the industry, the history. Guys, this is the financial services industry.
$1 trillion industry.
$1 trillion, and it's growing every single year. When COVID hit back in 2019, the industry still grew. So when you Google, and I want you to hit the little new tab on your phone, your laptop, and Google this: what industry has created the most amount of millionaires? And it will tell you the financial services industry. So this business does work.
Yeah.
Very lucrative.
Very, very lucrative. And the beautiful thing about this, guys, is that you can be able to build this amount of wealth on your own time, from the luxury of your own home, or you can still do it face to face, depending on whatever you like to do, right? But the beautiful thing you can do in this business to be able to make that amount of money is simply be able to do it on your own time, based off of your own schedule and your own availability. And now, of course, I got to put an asterisk next to that, because it does still require a lot of work. And we're going to give you guys a schedule that six-figure earners actually do to be able to make that amount of money.
We're giving us the blueprint to making six figures in the insurance space, because we have agents on our team that are doing that right now. Multiple. I can't lose track nowadays of how many agents in our agency, in our team, that are right now making multiple six figures a year.
Yeah, some within 6 months.
Yeah.
Right. It just really all depends on your activity and your growth and what your focus is in that year.
Because the cool thing is that, for you to get to your goals faster, you want to learn from a mentor. So you can eliminate the mistakes that you're going to make. If you follow the coach, you say, hey, don't do that because I did it this way.
Yeah.
So me and Jim, we've done things and we honestly did the wrong way. But now we understand what it takes, because we made that amount of money in the insurance space multiple years in a row. So now we're training other agents like you to do it as well. So guys, yes. So from an answer question, yes, you can make it in this industry. You can. Because I think a lot of times, Jalen, people hear 100K a year, 100K a year, 200K a year. Guys, this is sales. And I think the number one paying industry is sales.
Yeah.
Like sales.
Yeah.
Like I was talking to someone yesterday, she sells private jets. And she's like, yeah, well, if I ever leave the private jet industry selling private jets, I'm gonna keep doing sales.
Yeah.
Because it's just the most paid industry. There's no cap to your income.
Yeah. Sales is like so beautiful because you can literally have your bills due tomorrow, and you can go out there and sell something today and make the money to pay it for tomorrow.
Right.
But the unfortunate thing about when it comes to like a regular job, you got to wait 2 weeks to get paid.
Yeah.
But the bills due tomorrow.
Exactly.
But with sales, you can go out there, make that money, pay your bills, and still be fine.
Exactly.
Because you're in complete control over how much money you make, right? So the more hours you work in the business, right, the better you increase your skill set, the more money you make over time.
Yes.
Right. And we obviously understand that the average American in the United States of America, not household, the average American in the USA makes under $40,000 a year.
Yeah.
right? Household collectively is under $70,000.
Yes.
So we're telling you that you can go out there and make more money than a household combined if you master the art of sales.
But Jalen, why does that sound like they're probably watching like, man, like that sounds crazy, Jalen. Like I'm only making 50 grand a year. You're not gonna double that?
You can double
by
that.
just buying an insurance license that only costs less than $200 and then joining an agency named True Wealth and make that like how's that possible?
I find it so interesting that a lot of people take the life insurance industry for granted because 92% of life insurance agents fail within the first year. But I believe that a lot of agents are failing. I was having this conversation over the weekend. A lot of agents are failing in insurance because the barrier to entry to insurance is so low. So people really don't value how much this space can do. But if you got to go to school and get a 4 or 6 year degree to only make $60,000, $70,000 a year, they're taking their job and their career seriously.
You're going to see that thing through.
But here's the beautiful thing about the business is that if it's typically this cheap to get inside of it, the barrier to entry, people are not going to respect it as much because it didn't cost them anything, right? But
they didn't pay the price.
They didn't really pay the price. But the beautiful thing about it is that for the people who truly take this business seriously, they can go out there and make a ton of money. So we just hope that you guys take the business seriously to really see what this business can truly do for you and how it can change your life.
Because it's working. It's working. Guys, we're selling life insurance. Like the banks use this. But the bank you go to, they use life insurance to fund everything.
Yeah.
Guys, life insurance is the best way to create generational wealth.
Yeah.
Only thing guaranteed in life is death and taxes.
Yeah.
People need this. It's recession proof. It's a business to consumer model. And guys, the thing about it, our model is that there's leads, which we'll get into that here in a second. So there's more people needing what we need than you can even fathom.
Indeed, indeed. So let's talk about this this next thing, right? Let's talk about how to make six figures in this business.
And before we hop into the actual tactics, Jalen, I want to say one more thing as well. For you to make six figures in this insurance industry, the main thing you need to change is your habits. So you got to actually write this down too. Please write it down if you love me. All right. Who do you need to become to make the six figures a year?
That's a good one.
The habits you need to have now is what would drive you to get to there.
Yeah.
So right now you're only making 40, 50, 60K a year because you're the best 50, 60K a year person you know of.
That's good. And here's the truth. That's some real talk, right?
Yeah.
Certain things that your mentor and your coach shares with you is going to sound foreign to you at first.
Yes.
The reason being is because you've never been where they are, so their language and lingo is going to be a little bit different. Exactly. And it might be strange of some of the things that they tell you to do, like triple dial your clients. And you're like, well, I don't want to annoy people and bother people.
Exactly.
Guys, it's not going to sound sexy and it's not going to sound like it's something that you are familiar with because it's not from something that you're familiar with, right? It wasn't familiar with me and Mike when we first got started. So we had to stretch ourselves and become brand new people. And now we can speak the same lingo as our coaches and our mentors did at that time because now we are the coaches and the mentors because we've been through it.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So if your coach and mentor is sharing something with you that sounds foreign, as long as it's legal, ethical, and it's not going against God's word.
Yeah, exactly.
Then take the advice and listen to them. All right? So let's talk about it. Leads. Okay?
Jinx.
Go ahead.
We need a calculator for this?
No, you can go ahead and talk about the leads.
Okay, cool. So you need leads, all right? So over the phone sales, you need leads.
Actually, before we get into leads, let's hop into the calculator, actually.
Yeah, get the calculator.
Let's get the calculator.
We're just doing this off the spot on top of our head because we want you guys to know, like, these are the numbers that me and Jalen can just spit off just like that because these are numbers that we talk about and we teach about all the time. So guys, leads. So if you're doing face-to-face, over the phone, we'll try to do both of it. So face-to-face first. All right, face-to-face sales first. So $28 per lead is gonna be your average cost.
Yeah.
You may find some cheaper, hopefully you do. More expensive, hopefully you don't. But $28 per lead.
On average.
On average. And you're gonna see about a 25% closing rate off these leads. And as I'm talking, Jalen is moving his thumb real quickly. All right. So $28 per lead. All right.
That's about 7 policies you sell.
Yes. And an average.
And that's a week, right?
That's a week.
That's a week.
That's a week. Because there's 6 days in the week. You're going to rest on one. All right. We're going to get to that here in a second. All right. So the average income per sale is going to be $600. So after the whole advance commission and all that other stuff, hopefully you're at an agency that has a decent commission level. Yeah. But you should make about $600 in income per sale.
Yeah. Advanced commissions, meaning you get paid out within 24, 48 hours typically.
Yeah.
After the policy gets approved.
Yes.
Okay, depending on the carriers. So that's about $4,200. I'm not sure you guys can see that.
Yeah.
$4,200 that you're going to make that single week if you close 7 deals.
And we do have agents that are seeing a higher closing rate than 25%.
Yeah.
All right. So $28 per lead times the 25 leads. You did 20 or 25 leads?
I did 25.
Beautiful. Yeah. So 28 times 25.
So it's 4,200.
I'm gonna guess that's gonna be about 720. I gotta find
it's 700.
700. I was close.
So 700 minus 4,200 is $3,500 in profit
that week. And we're telling you guys, you're gonna click on 7 out of 25 people.
Yeah, that's not even including referrals.
Yes.
Or spouses. That's simply just 7 people who said yes to you from leads. But you still got to consider family and friends, like husband and spouses, things of that nature, that you can be able to sell more policies
and
to.
And then agents on our team can even start cross-selling Medicare if they want to as well. We didn't even count that into the equation. So this is life insurance, final expense, people between the ages of 50 to 85. Cool. So times that by 4 weeks in a month. Guys, there really is 4.5 weeks in a month, but we're going to say 4 weeks in a month. You rest a whole half a week still.
So that's $14,000 in income.
In net profit.
In advance commissions.
And we're not even counting the back end pay.
Yeah, the back end pay comes after, right, in months 10, 11, and 12, as long as the client stays on the book. So that's $14,000 in net profit.
That month. At a 25% closing rate. What's the times that by 12? Was about
168,000.
Beautiful. So you just tripped yourself into making 168.
168,000 in advance commission. And guys, that's only doing 1 application a day, on average.
6 days a week.
6 days a week, because it's 7 policies total.
Yeah.
But that's 1 policy a day.
Ish.
If you can do 1 policy a day, you will make well over 6 figures in this business.
Only counting 4 weeks in the month.
Guys, I'm telling you right now, that's all you got to do, okay?
Talk about telesales.
So when it comes to phone sales, okay, now what we recommend is for us, let's say, for instance, you're spending about $20 per lead.
That's kind of high for real. But
we'll do 15.
Let's do 15.
Okay, so let's say you're spending $15 per lead over phone.
Yeah.
Okay. Now we recommend about 100 leads a week.
Yes.
So let's say 100 leads a week. So
before we whoa, this whole lead thing getting kind of on hand. Yes, you do need some capital.
Yeah.
Because for you to buy a Chick-fil-A, you need 10 grand. All right. So you do need some capital. So before you hop into the industry, yes, you can start selling to family and friends, make some capital there. We recommend having at least like 3 to 4 grand set aside to run your business. But guys, scared money makes no money.
Yeah, indeed. So 100 leads, right? That's what we recommend, because over the phone, a lot of people don't answer their phone calls.
Yes.
So you gotta have more people to talk to try to get in contact with, because certain people don't answer the phone.
Yes.
Right? So let's say you spend $15 per lead. It's 100 leads. That's $1,500. Okay. Now you're gonna close on average. Okay, as an average.
I'm curious about the number
agent,
here.
as an average agent, around 5%.
I was thinking more like 7.
You want to say 7?
I say 7.
Okay, so let's say
I say 5%.
Mike's being generous.
If you didn't, you got no script.
Yeah.
Like if you have our script, you go through our training, at least 7%.
Let's say 7%. Okay, so 7% out of 100. Okay, so that's 7 leads. 7 people
out of 100.
Of 100. All right,
man.
Now, you want to do the same metric, $600?
Yeah.
So you do 7 times 600. It's $4,200.
Yeah.
Okay. Now you spent 100. You spent 1,500 on them. Okay. Now 4,200 minus 1,500.
And these are outbounding call leads.
Yes, these are so you'll profit $2,700
a week
per week.
As you're buying 100 leads per week.
Yeah, and a lot of you guys are probably saying, "Well, Jalen, why don't I just work the field?" Well, you can, but you got to also understand in field sales they also have more expenses.
Gas.
They have gas, car maintenance. They got tires. All that stuff that they got to fix.
Yeah.
So on a month-to-month time frame, they're spending per week driving around everything with probably like additional like $100 a week,
literally,
on gas, if that. So it all adds up, right?
Yeah.
So we profit phone sales $2,700 because we're able to work from our home.
Yes.
Okay. Yes. You times that by 4, that puts you at $10,800 per month. Okay. Times that by 12, that's $130,000 in a single year.
And that's not even counting the back end pay. And you can watch our other videos. We talk about back end pay, advanced commissions, and stuff like that. But that's how you make 6 figures. Doing over the phone sales or face-to-face sales. And guys, if you want to make more than that, just buy more leads or get better your skill set. You can have more closes.
Indeed, yeah. Our average agent, we gave you guys industry standards, how much an average agent is making, about $600. But our average agent is writing about $120 in premium, which is super solid. It's based on how we train them.
Yes.
So they're pretty much making about $800 to $900 per application.
Yeah, income-wise.
Income, because we taught them the skill on how to be able to find some extra money and to be able to dig into the why and the reason on why the client actually needs it.
Yeah.
So
guys, it's going to take about 6 days a week.
Yeah.
About 10 hours a day.
Yep.
Following and knowing your script like the back of your hand, knowing how to handle objections from the client, such as, I don't have time. The client says, I didn't fill it out. Knowing how to handle those. Mm-hmm. All right. Having a good mindset, focus on your mind, body, and your spirit. Guys, if you do those things, you will make 6 figures a year in the insurance space. It's not rocket science. Hear me out. Your first 30 to 60 days will be challenging.
Yeah, indeed. And there's agents making $10,000 a week.
Yes.
I'm not trying to overwhelm you guys, but there's agents making $15,000 a week in sales because they understand once they figured out the simple things, it's easy for them now to scale the simple things.
Yes.
So once they figure out, okay, cool. Well, all I need to do is just 1 app a day. What happens if I do 3 apps a day?
Exactly.
Okay. What I need to do 3 apps a day? How many leads do I need to purchase? Then now they can be able to scale it to a higher level and make a lot more money in a shorter period of time. Right?
So guys, that is the blueprint to making 6 figures a year. All right. If you want to do it and have coaches show you, lock arms with you, and walk you step by step, all you got to do is subscribe first, like this video, follow us on Instagram, and then also reach out to us. We're more than happy to connect with you and talk to you about the opportunities. And we'll also tell you, hey, you don't have what it takes. Or we'll say, hey, you do have what it takes. We're real honest and truthful when it comes to who we bring on to our agency. So with that being said, guys, have an amazing day. And I promise you, follow these tips, we will see you at the top.